Thank you, and welcome. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance by our very own ASB President, Haley Bowen.
Please join me as I recite the Pledge of Allegiance to our country. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Haley. Please stay standing for the singing of our national anthem by our amazing Cordova High School senior choir. Thank you. Let's give it up for our Cordova High School senior choir and our choir teacher, Miss Serrano. Thank you. You may now be seated. It is now my privilege to introduce our senior class president giving our welcome speech, Marius Kulibaba.
Wow, it's hot out here. Dear students, parents, and faculty, I'm the senior class president, and I'm here today to welcome you and talk about our journey. We're all attending the graduation ceremony, whether it is drive-through or in person. All of us are a product of the same process, the 4 years of high school that we attended. What was the goal of that process? Obtaining the high school diploma. This required us to complete hundreds of unit tests, countless hours of homework, and an absurd amount of reading. And that was just from Mr. Ortez. But the process alone does not do anything. We wouldn't be here if we wouldn't make any progress. Before high school, we couldn't imagine the various mathematical formulas that are now drilled in our brain. What we know now, and I hope this is true for all of us, is much more than we knew from middle school. We all progressed in different areas. Think about it this way. Why would some of us join student government while others chose to be in peer leadership? Why did we realize that some of us are good at public speaking while others have impeccable skills in computer programming? Why would some of us know the quadratic formula from the top of our head, but we couldn't tell you what an adjective is? All these questions admit the fact that each one of us chose a path they wanted to improve on. because everyone is special in their own way. So, if our journey is a process, it is expected to see development in ourselves along the journey. Our sashes, caps, and gowns are the proof of that progress. Looking back through time, I realized that this class is special. We have gone through struggles unseen for a century. A pandemic has changed the life of everyone in a matter of days. Hanging out with friends is no longer fun. It is extremely rare to see occasions like these where hundreds of people gather together. We turn our news and see widespread struggles, economic downturns, and general unrest within our society. History will remember these current events forever. Now, if everything is as scary as the news points out, why are we here? Because celebrating our progress is worth the sacrifice. With health precautions or not, there's nothing that could stop us from partaking from this joyous occasion. Realize that the pandemic is not the only rough wave to hit us along the journey. As we start to grow up, we start noticing how things we held dearly are slowly fading away. Our favorite school subject is no longer fun. It is no longer enjoyable due to the long nights that we have to spend doing our homework. Many of us took on these burdens while our own mental health was pressing back against us. Nothing makes sense if this is the end of the story. At the same time, this is not the end of the story. These waves of challenges are not that destructive after all. If it weren't for countless all-nighters, you wouldn't pass the test. Because you lost sleep, you're one step closer to obtaining your dream job. Afflictions don't seem necessary at all until you realize their place in the process. Now it somewhat makes sense. The process is not always pleasant, but seeing progress makes everything worth it. All said, I see a bright future of this class. With the help of our teachers and staff, we proved that we can handle tougher processes without giving up. Senior ball or not, Zoom or in class, nothing has stopped us from being part of this graduation ceremony. Dear class of 2021, we're ready to take on the challenge of life. Thank you.
Thank you, Marius. Good evening. I am Jared Hayden, the very proud principal of Cordova High School. Welcome to Cordova High School's 57th commencement ceremony dating back to 1963. Despite the added challenges of following the health and safety guidelines on distancing and maximum capacity restrictions, we are grateful for the opportunity to be here in person to honor the class of 2021. A special recognition to all of our remaining seniors who elected for the drive-thru earlier today. It was an amazing celebration. I would like to respectfully ask that we begin with a moment of silence to recognize those that we have loved and lost. If you feel so inclined, I would invite you to stand with me if you have experienced such tremendous grief this year due to the devastating pandemic or the turmoil in our country. Join me in honoring those that cannot be here with us tonight. Thank you. You may be seated. I'm pleased to see so many family members and friends here to help us celebrate. A very special welcome to all the Cordova High School alumni in the audience. Give us a wave. Please help us make this a special time for all graduates and be mindful of blocking the view of others and any interruptions made while names are being announced. At the conclusion of the ceremony, graduates will be dismissed to behind the auxiliary gym. All guests will exit the same way they entered and meet the graduates at that time. Please be aware that unlike in previous years, guests will not be allowed on the field at the conclusion of the ceremony. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge our dignitaries here tonight. Folsom Cordova Unified School District Board President Ed Short, Board Member Chris Clark, representing the district, Superintendent Dr. Sarah Collegian, Assistant Superintendent and former Assistant Principal at Cordova High School, Dr. Jim Huber, and Assistant Superintendent Betty Jo Wessinger. From the city of Rancho Cordova, our very own Mayor Garrett Gatewood, our newest council member Siri Pulipati, and our beloved city council member Linda Budge. Thank you for your continued support and generosity and for joining us tonight. At this time, I would like to thank our entire faculty and staff for their dedication and commitment to our students and supporting them all the way up to this moment. Faculty and staff, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And speaking of faculty, we have a very special graduate with us tonight. Although her graduation from Cordova High School was back in 1980. After devoting the last 34 years to teaching science, Miss Nadine Cronkite will finally be graduating with her retirement. Ms. Cronkite, thank you for your many years of service and all that you have done throughout your remarkable tenure. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you, Ms. Cronkite. I would like to thank my administrative team, Assistant Principals Ann Botsford, Michelle Brown, and Joel Francisco, and our school resource officers, Tracy Jacobs, Jason Kimbrell, and Thomas Tiapula. Please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Personally, I want to thank my amazing wife for all of her support in this principal role, especially during such a trying year. I recall one night as I was on the computer late, she asked, "What are you working on?" To which I replied, "My graduation speech. I want it to be perfect." Her response was, "That is so sweet. You think they actually came here to hear your speech." Thank you for your understanding, your patience, and for always finding a way to keep me humble. I also want to extend a special thank you to my wonderful administrative assistant, Ms. Heidi Notary. No, you have to stand, Heidi. Thank you. As many of you know, Ms. Notary works tirelessly to plan, coordinate, and prepare all aspects of this graduation ceremony, not to mention be the glue that holds CHS together. The senior class and I thank you so much for your dedication to all of us. Thank you again, Ms. Notary. Class advisors, Ms. Candace O'Connor and Dr. Chris Mahaffey for guiding this class through all the uncertainty. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. I also would like to thank my Lancer leadership team for their persistence and endurance in this year of exceptional changes to our school. Will the LLC please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And lastly, thank you to Ms. Kinsey McDonald and Ms. Holly Chestnut and the floral design class for the beautiful arrangements on the stage. As you look out over the graduates this evening, you may notice a number of different adornments signifying personal accomplishments. Students with a gold cord signifies that their grades are in the top 10% of the class. Will these students please stand to be recognized? Silver cords are for honor students who have earned a GPA of 3.0 or greater throughout their 4 years in high school. Will these students please stand? Thank you. Students wearing a white stole with the IB logo are the full diploma program graduates completing our most rigorous selection of courses. Please rise and be recognized. Thank you. Students wearing a light blue cord represent those in the IB diploma program, taking 3 or more courses. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And for the first time ever, I'm honored to present our IB career program students wearing a purple cord who have completed the rigorous requirements of this program. Will these students please stand and be recognized as our first graduating cohort? Thank you. Graduates wearing gold sashes represent students who are California Scholarship Federation lifetime members. Please stand and be recognized. During the procession, you probably noticed a number of our students, over 150, who were in academies, participated in our career paths and service organizations, or were enrolled in VAPA, who received school issue awards. Will all of these students please stand and be recognized? Thank you. This year we have 42 students who have met the rigorous requirements for the California State Seal Merit Diplomas. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Next, this year, we have our highest number ever with 74 students who've met and surpassed the requirements to earn the coveted Seal of Biliteracy, which is denoted on their diplomas. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Additionally, congratulations to all of our students who worked with our dedicated counseling team to complete applications to Folsom Lake College, including taking advantage of the City of Rancho Cordova Promise Program, where students can attend tuition-free. Thank you to those who voted to approve Measure H as it continues to support Cordova High School and our students. And last, but certainly not least, a very important recognition to our students who have enlisted and are joining a branch of our military. Please stand as we thank you in advance for your service. Graduates, you should all be very proud of yourselves. The hard work and sacrifice has truly paid off. As I head into my 5th year at Cordova High, it is truly an honor to have served you all this year as principal. Thank you for allowing me to get to know you these past 4 years. As I leave you with the final piece of my message, here is what I want you to know about our students. They are amazing beyond belief. They continue to overcome adversity that would break the typical student. Nothing was ever handed to our students. Each and every one has a story to tell. A story, while framed in collective struggle, emerges in triumph. Everywhere I go, I wear my Lancer gear with pride. Because you see, I live and work in this zip code, and it means something to me. These students mean something to all of us. When I get asked why I work at CHS, I tell them because we're a family. Our devoted teachers and staff, the amazing city of Rancho Cordova, our district, and this community is family. Please know, seniors, that you will forever be part of this family. and we could not be more excited to see what life has in store. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and never forget, once a Lancer, always a Lancer. Thank you. Please join me in welcoming back to the podium our ASB President, Haley Bowen.
Okay, let's get this started. Good evening, everybody. My name is Haley Bowen, and I have been honored to serve as the ASB president for this year. I'd like to welcome all family, friends, and faculty who could make it here tonight after such a crazy year. I want to give my congratulations to all graduates who have made it here as well, and to the class of 2021, we made it to the end of this journey. Concluding this trial in our lives with classmates we've gotten to know over 12 years, and some over 12 months, it has been a great privilege. Some of us remember each other way back in our kindergarten days, and look at us now. Many may not cross paths again, and each person we have met has shaped us into the person we are today. Each a unique and exquisite being with all their own complexities. As crazy as this may seem, and as hard as it is to admit, we're all anxious about the day where we don't have to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning just a little bit. High school was our 9 to 5 for 14 years, and maybe we're not ready to retire. This fear might originate from the thought of what contribution we can bring to the working society. We may be unsure of what the right path is to take, or whether to take our most practical or most beloved dream. But we are facing this choice as children with ambitions. All through high school, I had this plan that was so thought out and narrowed down to every inch of what I had planned after high school. It had to be that way or it'd be the end of the world. But when it came down to my final days of college searching and IB exams, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I knew what I needed to do, but I was stuck on the idea of avoiding what I didn't want. I keep thinking that each time we hit a milestone, we are consumed with working towards the next one. Once you pass middle school, you're on to high school. And after your first promotion, you're on to your next. And many people believe that the harder you work, the happier you will be. But that isn't the case. The more you love your work, the happier you will become. It is all in the journey and not the destination. And all while graduation is a great destination to be, we have many more in our path. As seniors in our future planning, you would much rather be at the bottom of a ladder going to the place you want than in the middle of a ladder you didn't want to be on in the first place. Einstein once said, "Never regard study as a duty, but an invaluable opportunity to learn and to know the liberating influence of beauty in the realm of your spirit for your own personal joy, and to profit in the community of which your later works belong." Thank you, Mandy, Damien, Paulina, and Jaden. You were there for me when I had no car to drive, no money to spend, and a whole lot of tears to shed. Thank you, Mr. Krieger, Ms. Cronkite, and Mr. Artez. You inspired me to push past unthinkable struggles and helped me find what a true leader I was meant to be. Thank you, Zach, for believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. Thank you to my awesome dad for investing in my future. I am so happy to show you exactly who I'm meant to be. And thank you to my wonderful mother, who has been my guardian angel from above. I miss you and I love you every day. Thank you to the staff of Cordova High for showing endless support for every student of different genders, ethnicities, and backgrounds. I am proud to be graduating from a school with so many opportunities and legacies. The students of Cordova High continue to make accomplishments and forge their own future. Our gratitude cannot exceed enough. We, as a generation, are the first to experience such a global and national struggle in an advancing world. By persevering through odds, we are proving just how capable we are as a whole and as a self. To the class of 2021, congratulations.
Thank you, Haley. Now it is my honor and privilege to introduce the first class of 2021 valedictorian, Margot Bautista.
Hi. Oh my God. So throughout my life, a lot of my teachers and friends have told me that I lack a lot of confidence in myself, and it's something I've gotten on so many report cards, which is crazy to me because throughout my entire childhood and adolescence, my sole dream was to win American Idol at 16 and then become a mega international superstar, you know? Unfortunately, that dream did not come true, and this past year, I found myself having to find a new plan for adulthood. Especially nowadays, the future is the #1 topic on everyone's mind. I hear people asking, what's your plan, or where are you going, or worst of all, what are you going to do with the rest of your life? And it frustrates me that saying, I don't know, is unacceptable, and a part of me feels like it's unfair to have to choose right now and pick a path, but I feel like today, of all days, we shouldn't be focusing on the questions we don't have answers to. Today is a day of celebration, and this year has been absolutely insane, but we've managed to accomplish so much and push forward and complete all the tasks at hand, and I think that's an incredible feat, and you guys should all be incredibly proud of yourselves. And we shouldn't be so obsessed about the future, and we should focus on today and our accomplishments and what we're proud of, because I'm seriously so proud of all of you guys. Even people I don't know, I'm so proud of you. After high school drama and assignments and hard deadlines and tests, we get to release. Even if you're scared and confused, take a deep breath, because as of today, there are so many newfound opportunities and doors that are open to us now that we've reached this milestone. And although it might be overwhelming at some times, those are just, all the doors are a sign of hope for me, a sign that we have time, we can figure things out, even if you're confused, and there are only new dreams to be found. And we get the freedom of going at our own pace and dictating, the path that we want to take, and we have control to do all of that. And so I think today is our time to take the deep breath we so rightfully deserve. We did this, and we should be proud of ourselves. Despite all of the worries and the obstacles, we made it. We've crossed this finish line, and it's only the beginning of our lives. And we get to close this chapter, write a new one, and release our present worries. I wish you guys all the best of luck on your future endeavors, and thank you to all the staff and the teachers and all the friendly faces around campus. Thank you to my mom and my dad for pushing me as hard as you did, and every one of you guys deserves to be proud of yourselves, and I don't want anybody to let anybody take this moment away from you, because you deserve to be proud of yourselves. And it's taken me like 18 years to figure out that it's okay to be proud of yourself, but it's okay. And I hope you guys are all proud of yourselves, because I'm incredibly proud of you, all of you guys. So I wish you guys all the happiness in the world, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Margot. Next, it is my honor and privilege to introduce the second class of 2021 valedictorian, Frankie Zhu.
Thank you, Principal Hayden. Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and the class of 2021. I stand here today, perhaps the most calamitous time in our 18 years of living, and honestly, trying to describe the resilience of our fight has been one of the most difficult things I've had to do as the class of 2021. No one knows more about adversities getting in the way than we do. Years from today, when we reflect upon this high school experience, we won't remember our junior or senior prom, our senior send-off rally, or our last football game, because we were stuck in our homes during a pandemic. However, we will remember the history made protesting in front of the Rancho Cordova City Hall for the Black Lives Matter movement, moved by the death of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, along with several other innocent victims of systematic racism. But I have to say to all of you, the graduating class of 2021, you're one of the most inspiring classes in the school's history. Not only are we living in a period where a pandemic has shut the world down and where racism still strives, but we are overcoming obstacles to grow into the people we are today. Watching all of you work to make an impact through your charity, through your activism, and through your strength against these two diseases has been really, truly awe-inspiring, and I'd like to congratulate our class for these tremendous achievements. Classmates, today we aren't celebrating the fact that we've completed 4 years of school. Rather, we are celebrating the socially responsible, talented, and hardworking young adults we have become as a result of our education at Cordova High School. The fact that we've arrived here today with these awards and accomplishments is a testament to our determination and commitment to excellence. You are all destined for greatness, graduates. Every single one of you has the power to make a difference in the world. You've all developed into strong, intelligent individuals who I believe will make a massive footprint on this planet. So, as we part ways with our priceless knowledge, we embark on a life full of opportunities, challenges, and success. As the street poet and philosopher Drake once said, "Oh well, I guess you lose some and win some, long as outcome is income. You know I want it all and then some." While the idea of material success has a strong influence on our lives, I encourage you to pursue your dreams and do what makes you happy. To conclude, I would like to thank my mom for nurturing me and pushing me to always exceed the expectation. I don't say this enough, but I appreciate you for your persistent hard work, especially as a single mother. Although it makes me stressed, you will always be my motivation, so hopefully you will get a chance to relax. I not only want everyone to continue to do well, but I'd also like us to continue to do good. Thank you very much for your time and attention, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. Always remember, once a Lancer, always a Lancer. Thank you.
Thank you, Frankie. Last and certainly not least, it is my final honor and privilege to introduce the class of 2021 salutatorian, Belen Trujillo.
Who are we without our hopes and aspirations? These dreams we lean on from so young, they become an integral part of our inspiration. So much so that they form their own separate identity. Hopes and aspirations coming together to form the person we think we'll be. And there are two identities, the person we are and the person we think we'll be. Hand in hand, side by side, they go throughout life, creating connections, cultivating confidence, and carrying the weight of expectation with ease. The two make a plan so that they can one day become one, and no one ever thought there could be an end to the fun. But if this year has taught us anything, it's that plans change, people change, and perspectives change. And the person we think will be morphs into the person we thought we'd be. What do we do then? The wrath of circumstance is unforgiving, as we've seen again and again. It'll come into our lives and dance in our plans, events canceled, postponed, or made virtual. It's reasonable to be upset. Circumstance acts with no regard for others, including the person you thought you'd be. It'll chip away at who they are with nothing to say but hip hip hooray. In many ways, the people we think will be face their first defeat to circumstance. But we choose to lean on time, for time heals all things. It's just as unforgiving, but time heals all things. It's a principle seen through death and living. Time heals all things. We cling on to this notion so desperately, it's difficult to take a step back and see. Time has been going on, and we've been sitting complacency. What exactly has time healed? Time goes on, and the only thing that grows is the chasm between ourselves and the people we thought we'd be. In this moment, we are not who we thought we'd be. Farther from it than ever, actually. I propose we say goodbye to this identity we have recreated in our heads so long ago, permanently. Let's turn our back on the person we thought we'd be. May they rest peacefully, but we have other places to be, other people to be, namely the person we are meant to be. See, plans change, people change, and perspectives change. Though it may not make the person you were in the past happy, let's embrace the future with grace. Take a moment and think of the most unforgiving force in your life. Is it circumstance? Is it time? Or is it yourself? Friends, family, faculty, and class of 2021, we have done our best, and that is something to be proud of. Thank you.
Thank you, Belen. I almost stole that speech, and I was just going to put my name on it up here, but I don't know if that would work out. Our name readers for tonight, as nominated by the senior class, are Mr. Josh Krieger and Mr. Cole Cooper.
Esther Abbas. Lexi Ballard. Brandon Aguilar.
Megan Batchelor.
Mitra Ahadi.
Tatiana Babrook.
Jalal Akrami.
Sahil Awakil.
Jacob Alboro.
Kamaya Ashford.
Enrique Angulo Sanchez.
Arvrik Armenian.
Emma Beamish.
Brian Apaso.
Marina Barbarian.
Samaj Ellis.
Giselle Barragan.
Jaden Brown.
Margot Sofia Batista.
Amanda Joy Brown.
Ulysses Ballesteros.
Shania Bremer.
Farouk Bigzad.
Haley Bowen.
Tony Bishona.
Jennifer Botella Magana.
Frankie Zhu.
Kimberly Blas Gomez.
Charles Gregory Stephen Budge.
Carlos Castulo.
Yasmin Buenrostro.
Iman Caston Williams.
T. Nguyen Tan Boy.
Sunaya Carson.
Tu Nguyen Tan Boy.
Michael Anthony Carrillo II.
Veronica Bustos.
Belin Lilia Trujillo.
Ashley Birdsong Bailey.
Madeline Grace Capri.
Elizabeth Camacho.
Oscar Cardenas Diaz.
Eric Ceja.
Tyler Campbell.
Bianca Carrasco Cenicieros.
Emmanuel Kulibaba.
Camila Cerón Garcia.
Lizette Cuevas.
Arista Chahan.
Vanessa Crawford.
Jonathan Chavez.
Justice Raymond Anthony Connor.
Inessa Chiosa.
Sierra Marcel Coleman.
Marius Kulibaba.
Kyra Elaine Clark.
Hoviet Deng.
Daira Zuburdietz.
Alan Davis.
Brian Duran Ibar.
Audrey Davis.
Keyshawn Michael Anthony Downs.
Alexa Reiner.
Alicia Devanian.
Julissa Delgado.
Pavel Dupont.
Diana Diaz Mendez.
Riley Alyssa Escalante Dimas.
Emmanuel Epps.
Javier Adriel Diaz Ramos.
Amadella Eshan.
Miriam Mary Galstian.
Ryan Figueroa.
Tatiana Charisma Franklin.
Brandon Philip Fisher.
Anthony Lewis Franklin.
Michaela Marie Dawn Flint.
Shelton Davon Foster.
David Flores.
Calissa Renee Fautier.
Araceli Flores Chavilla.
Zachary Taylor Flynn.
Arusiak Gambarian.
Raimundo Flores Sanchez.
Daniel Garcia.
Alexis Hacho.
Emily Jane Gastelum.
Abigail Josephine Grudem.
Paul Gates.
Edward Ryan Grisler.
Jace Connor Gaza.
Eva Simone Graff.
Louis Anthony Gibson.
Jocelyn Gomez Vasquez.
Caleb Hall.
Suriel Adrian Gomez.
Miranda Lynn Hannon.
Jacob Singh Hilmer.
got this. Corey Renee Harrison.
Emily Annette Herrera.
Nevin Houlihan.
Omar Hernandez.
Kenny Hayes.
Kevin Hernandez.
Zakel Williams.
Keilani Hernandez.
Braden Torville.
Mei Fong He.
Anahit Hovanesian.
Ashley Harvey.
Jacqueline Grace Hoyt.
Gokay Karakoch.
Rebecca Hunt.
Hold on.
Lee Min Hyun.
Richard Kozakar.
Gabriela Vanessa Ibarra.
Veronica Kolesnikova.
Rodney Ignacio Macario.
Christopher Zildjian Ketchum.
Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris! Let's go, Chris!
Ilya Kirchi.
Keelan Jones.
Hubert Tin Lam.
Cameron Jones.
Wake up, Cameron!
Faith Lane.
Josiah Dre Jackson.
Michaela May Larrett.
Jacob Alexander Lopez.
Evely Lazaro Natalio.
Guadalupe Lopez.
Brenda Marie Leal.
Amy Arlene Lobos Cigarroa.
Dashina Sunjoy Lee.
Cody Orion Lynn.
Andres Lopez Gonzalez.
Luis Dalai Leon Juarez.
June Kalia Lore.
Bruno Leon Gonzalez.
Emeka Amber Love.
David Caesar Medina.
Carmen Lookban.
Taylor McIntyre.
Charlize Mandoff Coleman.
Mila McCoy.
Emily Valentina Marinova.
Mariah Martinez Marquez.
Adi Premo Meta.
Ashley Mariana Martinez.
A tree Premo Meta.
Anthony Ruben Martinez.
Jairo Mendoza.
Amber Rose Martinez.
Noe Mendoza.
Usanala Nazeri.
Elizabeth Rose Menning.
Imani Renee Muselman.
Jaden Michael Menzel.
Inaya Yasmin Muhaja.
Paulina May Miranda.
Madison Margarita Moulton.
Chris Nazarian.
Ani Morano Mejera.
Maritza Negrete.
Stephanie Daniela Morera Codorna.
Kai No.
Erwin Miranda Hernandez.
Daniel Nguyen.
Asiba Rejebi.
Noah Sebastian Nubla.
Gabriela Monique Ochoa. I want you to say it like a Gabriela Monique Ochoa.
Mo Ibrahim Rahimi.
Gabriela Monique Ochoa.
Kulsum Rahimi.
Adolfo Rangel.
Joaquin Pimentel.
Let's go!
Alejandro David Resendez.
Alyssa Sable Pena.
Ariana Elisa Rios.
Yelena Pavlis.
Jacob Nivardo Rios.
Juan Eugenio Orozco Arredaño.
Katie Victoria Ritchie.
Jada Victoria Sampson.
Pedro Jose Ruiz. And then
Roberto Rocha.
Pedro Jose Ruiz Cobraburrias.
Carlos Rodriguez.
Matthew David Ross.
It's pretty easy. Yeah.
Paola Vanessa Sanchez Ramirez.
Jaden Ross.
Mikhailo Savitsky.
Johnny Rogers.
Stephen Scott.
Brenda Karen Rodriguez Perez.
Alejandra Ruby Segura.
Eric Rodriguez.
Image Sharma.
Manika Simpson.
Anna Shendria.
Lita Simonian.
Arquiella Sembering.
Lisbeth Silva Camacho.
Willie James Simpson.
James Cias.
Daniel Tavis Sims.
Shauna Sigra.
Jason Singh.
Timogi Charles Tiglogo Sivati.
I'm overflowing here, man.
Alina Kaylin Smart.
Samuel Shindrea.
Emma Rose Smith.
Jessica Rayanne Sullivan.
Grace Emery Rose Snyder.
Gregory Sudway.
Julia Maria Soto.
Easiest name, huh? No, Mason Stock. Just Mason Stock.
Mason Stock.
Got you. Okay. Alyssa Sutter.
Gabriel Tadlock.
Michael Walter Spiller.
Yeah, Michael! Yeah!
Yes,
Gabriel Tadlock.
Kincha Justin Bang.
Anthony Maximus Taruzov.
Tu Win Hung Trong.
Maria Telation.
Tracy Tran.
Christina Marie Tiernes.
Isatu Toure.
Go Isatu!
Phantom TL Tao.
Glorybell Eileen Torres.
Tavion Montrell Thomas Dominguez.
Jabari Wilkerson.
Mandy Mainia Vang.
Stephen Rendez Wiley Jr.
Tyler Vang.
Adrienne Uyghur.
Anthony Yarael Vargas.
Nivea Andrea Washington.
Carlos Vargas Aguilar.
Hovanas Voskanyan.
Angelo Fernando Vasquez.
Do we vote?
Jesus Vasquez Lucero.
Nathan Vigil.
Let's get in a traffic jam up there.
So would we just take a picture right here and then go to the other side, or how does it?
Yeah. So picture here and picture there.
Claudio Vega Beltran.
Wajma Zuwak.
Williams or William? It's Williams. Gotcha. Leah Williams Milton. All right.
Leah Williams Milton.
Erwin Zalesny.
Isaiah Winston.
Marina Zayarchenko.
Alicia Marie Wooford. Arthur Dia Vang. Ethan Vang Yang. Vanessa Yemchuk.
Oh, not bad at all.
No. It got it picked up the page.
For me, thank you. Wow. All right, here we go. Official certification. Members of the Folsom Cordova Unified School District and Cabinet, I hereby certify that those students who have received their diplomas have met all requirements for graduation as established by the state of California and the Folsom Cordova Unified School District. It is my honor and privilege to now present the Cordova High School class of 2021. Please rise and join our Cordova High School Vocal Club in the singing of our beloved alma mater.
Valley be your castle, and the sky above your throne, with the knowledge as your lance, let your truth be ever known. May your words be ever spoken, and your guidance never fail. We pledge your loyalty always. All hail Cordova, hail.
Thank you again to our vocal club and Miss Serrano. And the moment you've all been waiting for. Seniors, please move your tassel to the left side now to symbolize your movement from candidate to graduate. Congratulations to the class of 2021. Thank you to all the family and friends who could be here with us tonight. And once again, one final congratulations to such a wonderful class. Please stand and exit out towards Miss Brown. You'll be heading out to meet your family in the parking lot. Thank you again.